Good afternoon, viewers. Welcome back to the channel. You are here with me, your Birdman, and we're playing Dwarf Fortress. Back in the world of Portents, Onra Mudang, we are the Allied Mountain, and today we're going to get started on the project selected by you, my viewership, the Dwarven Beehive. Now, I'm not entirely sure what that means yet, and I'm not entirely sure how we're going to execute it, but this is where we're doing it. We're here within range of the goblins with whom we are at war, as well as elves, and I think the humans are somewhere to the south of us. I'm not entirely sure. That's saber-shoved there to the southeast. And I'm not 100% certain what else is happening here, but this is the site. This is the site. Let's go. Boop. We're going to prepare for the journey carefully. And as you can see, I have expanded us to a starting crew of 10 dwarves. Reason being, first of all, let's clear some points. Reason being, we're gonna try something here, okay? We're gonna try doing another Microfort, first of all. But second, we're going to be above ground, is the plan. And so I'm starting us in a heavily forested area. Hopefully there will actually be trees here. And we'll start with just a few livestock. And so I want more dwarves so that we can get things up and running faster. Start with a couple of ducks. And you know what? We'll start with a couple breeding pairs of rabbits. I don't know. Not bunnies. Full-grown rabbits. Should be fine. We're just going to go from top to bottom here, assigning skills. So Lemel here. Let me look at the dwarf. It won't turn out well. She's 85 years old. Great musical sense, great kinesthetic sense, great deal of patience, very good focus, little willpower, very bad analytical abilities, and a poor memory. Sounds like a good choice to be our leader. Should pretend appraiser, organizer, record keeper. Yep, okay. The next few down here, Ficod, I've been alright, 81 years old, great intuition, great analytical abilities, amazing spatial sense, natural ability with music, meager creativity, little willpower, poor empathy. He's going to be our first woodcutter. 1 point in that. We'll also make him a carpenter. Atir, you don't care, so don't ask. 69 years old, good spatial sense, some of patience, meager kinesthetic sense, quite poor focus. Woodcutter. Carpenter. Aban, have no fear, 75 years old, amazing memory, good intuition, poor analytical abilities, poor ability to manage or understand social relationships, little natural inclination toward music, and a large deficit of willpower. Woodcutter. And woodcrafter. Ton, people should listen to what I have to say. 55 years old, a lot of willpower, great feel for the surrounding space and a good memory, meager creativity. Woodcutter. And woodcrafter. Maffle, the creative impulse is so valuable. He is 54 years old, great kinesthetic sense, natural ability with music, very good creativity, little willpower, little patience, very bad analytical abilities. Woodcutter. And we will also make him... oh boy. What do I want him to be? Well, how about another carpenter? Stackhood here. I wonder what they think. 72 years old. Sharp intellect, some of patience, good memory, good intuition, meager creativity. Miner and mason. Adil, these people carrying on about romance should be more practical. Fantastic, 54 years old. A lot of willpower, questionable spatial sense. Miner. And stonecrafter. Moses, I'm well. 53 years old, quick to heal, rarely sick, slow to tire, flimsy. You are going to be grower, brewer, cook. Lore, I prefer to be by myself. Fantastic, 53 years old, incredibly quick to heal, very rarely sick, very quick to tire, and very weak. Well, my friend, you are going to be... Butcher, tanner, leatherworker. And going back up here, we're not going to have a doctor to start with, but our leader will be a mechanic as well. Okay, now then, coming over here, we'll take... We're not going to take any extra axes. We're just going to hope for the best. We will, however, take... Oh, we need some seeds. We'll take plum helmet spawn, of course. Cave wheat. That should do us. I don't know why it's always lopsided like that. Let's do 30 of each. Let's see. What else do I even want to take? Well, shoot. How about a couple extra axes so that we can turn migrants into woodcutters? We should probably take some extra gibbon brain and another plum helmet spawn. That'll be fine, right? Right. Okay, now we have to select a name. Something that says this is a beehive full of dwarves. Verse tomb. I kind of like verse tomb. Let's go with that. The handle of blots, curious urns, stable rampart, crystal of speeches. The daggers of smoothness. Yep, I'm feeling that. And for our group's symbol, we're going to do a dwarf. We're going to do a honeybee. Just going to do a honeybee. In fact, we're going to do an unnumbered plural of honeybees. The bees are fighting with the dwarf. The bees are laughing. And you know how we do in Dwarf Fortress. The dwarf is screaming. The Spear of Crying. Yep, that works. Okay, there we go. Let's get underway. Let's hope for the best, because, okay. You have arrived. After a journey from the mountain homes into the forbidding wilderness beyond, your harsh trek has finally ended. Your party of 10 is to make an outpost for the glory of all of Astelinol. There are almost no supplies left, but with stout labor comes sustenance. Whether by bolt, plow, or hook, provide for your dwarves. You are expecting a supply caravan just before winter entombs you, but it is spring now. Enough time to delve secure lodgings ere the warriors of Adum Kogan get hungry. A new chapter of dwarven history begins here at this place. Togum Rakust, verse tomb, strike the earth. I know I don't need to read that, but I like to. Uh-oh. Okay, immediately we have a problem. Our small map has not a lot of trees and a whole lot of soil. So, instantly we're going to abandon the plan to build this thing above ground, I think. Well, actually, hold on. Yeah, that'll be easiest. Alright. That's fine. I'm not entirely sure how I want to shape this thing, so why don't I get us started, and I will rejoin you soon. See you in a bit, folks. Right, so this is what I've come up with for our basic fortress design. This took, like an hour for me to figure out. I played with a lot of different designs, but this will be, this is a residential level, okay? The work levels are going to look a little different. The noble levels are going to look a little different, but this is the basic idea. We got 20 of these, what do these work out to? 4, 8, 12 tile rooms onto a main corridor. We've got 4 you know, rooms over here. One of these will be dining area, one will be food storage. We'll probably have, I don't know, furniture storage in one of these, and I don't know what the other one's going to be. Possibly a militia barracks, something like that. Plenty of staircases so that nobody has to get jammed up walking from place to place. And we're going to tile this up and down. It'll be kind of like a locust hive from Years of War, in that we're going down instead of up. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly how many dwarves we're going to have here. I would love to build this above ground. I would really love to build this above ground. We can't fit it onto this map, though. Unless... Say, there's an interesting idea. What if we cut down all the trees and just build a platform up or channel out all of this? We could still do it. We could still make the beehive. Would that just be incredibly difficult? Would that be excessively difficult? Perhaps we should do it. Interesting. Really wish we were doing this on flat terrain. You know what, folks? Give me some time to cogitate on this. I think we're probably going to end up building down instead of up. We'll do an above ground fort some other time. I think this is going to be... This map is... It's going to be a problem. I should have embarked. Should have embarked on a plains. Oh well. We're here now. We're going to make do. Yeah, we'll just dig down. But this is the total floor plan. It's not going to expand past this. You see, we've got all this room here. We're not going to use it. We're going to stick to this. I think it crosses this anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you know what? There's an easier way to do this. This is 41 tiles across. A 41 tile, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 octagon. Okay, well, we're going to start digging this out. See you in a little while. Alright, it's a little while later. We had no buckets, in case anyone was wondering. We got some merchants here, but let me just show you what we're doing here. We've got this first level just about dug out. I think... I haven't decided yet if I want to stack multiple residentials or like alternate residentials and work/special purpose levels. I think that's what we're going to do, just for a little interest. We also have this little area dug out. This is all we're going to do up here. It's just a little utility area. This will be converted into goods storage for the trade depot. Yeah, and that's where we are. So let's deal with these merchants. I don't know. I mean, we've been making wood crafts just to have something to trade, but I am not entirely sure. Yeah, we don't have a lot. Some of that large sardonyx. But then again, we don't need a whole lot right now. We could use a couple of picks. We'll hang on to those. We could use a couple of picks. As it turns out. Okay. Right here at the beginning, what we're going to need is some steel anvils. Maybe? I don't know. It's possible. Digging implements. Picks. We'll just set it at low because they're going to bring some anyway. We don't need to ask for a whole lot. We'll ask them to bring some drinks, but just a little bit. Probably whatever they bring us is going to be fine. I didn't even look at what they wanted from us. All that matters is what we're getting from them. Pardon me, I'm going to open a beverage. And not set that right next to the microphone. Okay. It'll take a moment for them to finish ferrying all that. Not as long as it's going to take later. We know how this goes. Okay, is that everything? That's everything. All right, trader. Boop, boop. Oh yeah, we got some migrants. Okay. They can take everything we've got, which is not a lot. But what we need right now is, I think, at least one more pick. The cheapest pick you have, thank you. And then we need some booze. We'll zoom out a little bit, which is much easier now with the new mouse, with the working scroll wheel. Rum, there we go. Milk? Who drinks milk? Okay, I think that'll do it. Boop. Fantastic. Y'all can leave now. We don't want you here no more. There we go. I believe I designated a third miner. Oh, third and fourth. So we should have at least one more dwarf joining us. Okay. Here we are. Now then. We're getting... We already have most of what we need to furnish these rooms. So what we're gonna do is go over here, and this entire second migration wave is going to be put on stone detailing. Actually, we've got a legendary engraver already who came with this migrant wave. Who is that? Fath Tangathazol. Let's have a look at you real quick. Fath. I've been rained on. It's annoying. Beg to disagree. Annoyed when caught in the rain. That's always really he's concerned with. 16 years old? What did you do? Did you get a mood as a child? Let's see. Mighty and rarely sick. Loves gold, electrum, praise, maple, giant stow fabric. Something's not loading there. Color orange. Shields. Sheep. Slothmen. Let's just zoom back out. Coelacanth bone. Coelacanth bone. Giant stoat leather. Coelacanth bone? Well, that's not going to be indulged. Alright, let's, we'll smooth these out just a chunk at a time here. And, you know how I like to do, as we get them smoothed out, we'll install furnishings. But we're going to do it a block at a time, as opposed to one room at a time. And this initial process is going to take a minute. But basically, we're just going to tile this straight down with modifications, slight modifications, by the purpose of the level. This will be similar to the locust hives from Gears of War, which means we're going to put the queen at the bottom, assuming that we can ever convince the queen to leave Dagger Romance and actually do something. On that note, although I decided, as you may recall, that Logum Labor Conjures, hero of Slaughter Chop, survivor of Saber Shove, slayer of Snang Sucktusks, was not the right dwarf to murder the queen and overthrow society, I think I could see in our future the finding of a dwarf who was alright with murdering the queen. I think that is something we could make happen going forward. But for right now, we're just, we're getting some bedrooms set up. There's zero reason we have to live in squalor. Oh. Do we have those mechanisms made? We got some of them. We can at least... There was something else there was something else I wanted to do here. This will eventually include a guardhouse, and we're also going to put some levers in here. No, still just 2 miners? Well, okay, if that's the choice you want to make. How's our kitchen doing? Do not cook the booze. I did let us just about run out of alcohol. No, we did run out of alcohol. That's right. We had no fluids. And I don't know where they're getting water from. Oh, weird thing. We haven't breached the cavern yet, but check it out. We're already getting cavern growth. We have floor fungus and cave moss. There was cave wheat growing in here before I floored it off. Very odd, very odd. Or perhaps not. Also, we've got magnetite, which means that we'll have iron. Do we have anyone currently who is a furnace operator? It's not a big deal. We do have a guy who is a weaponsmith, so he will just get assigned all of this. Yes, just like that. Oh, and wood burning, that's the other thing you get. So we don't seem to have coal yet. Okay, great. We put bed here. We put chest here. Cabinet here. And that will give us one bedroom. Actually, there's no reason not to just lay these out as things get smoothed. There we go, the first bedroom is away! Of course, our manager's office is right here next to the trade depot, just kind of there. As I like to do. Yeah, I think we'll alternate a couple of residential and workshop levels, and then we'll put in an administrative level. Debating what I want to do for the next fort. I'm already thinking ahead about the next fort. We might do... Well, I think we're going to do the giant tavern, but I also think it could be fun to do like a 10 by 10 fort. Maybe not that small. Yeah, 10 by 10 is pretty bloody small. But just a really tiny fort where we have to absolutely maximize our usage of space. Maybe we could do like a dwarven monastery where there is ascetics. Struggled with that word a little bit. Let's smooth this. Yeah, not a lot's happening right now. What are you doing? Oh, that's the diplomat. Okay. Okay, what are you doing? Nothing, because there's nothing for you to mine out right now. Let's throw in a lever here. This will be the lever for this outer drawbridge. And then we have 4 smaller drawbridges here. This is roofed off. Yeah, they can leave. They can just get out of here. Although, I would like to see... Okay, so here's us. Here's Saber Shoved. The capital is here, and somewhere around here should be some humans. Some humans. Oh, they're right there. Noble Buckle. This is all the humans there are in the world. So we'll be making friends with them, possibly adding them to our territory. We'll see. Obviously, I don't want to kill them. That would be unnecessary. It would not profit the dwarves overmuch. I think I'm happy with this design. Well, I better be, because this is what we're going with. Alright, mechanisms are done. Boop, boop. Link to a bridge. Obviously, that's going to be insufficient for our defense purposes. And again, as with Saber Shoved, if anything spawns into the map, they will be right on top of us. We have many much drinks. I'm going to have them harvest some plants. So I think we're gonna put in a little, whatever, a little garden plot right here in the corner just to see what kind of surface plants we can grow, if any. And you know, over time, the dwarves will get more furniture in here. So this is really ending up being more of a conceptual hive. Just in the sense that we have limited floor space and everyone's going to be right on top of each other and it'll be sort of cylindrical. And I think that's fine. Plus it should help with performance. If we merge into the cavern, we will need to construct this artificially. You know what, while we're waiting, let's see, we're going to skip a level. Oh yeah. Ease of access. Oop. We're going to skip a level here, and I will show you how I make this happen. Because I've been working from this, and I had to copy it very diligently, because when I tried to do it freehand down here, it kept not matching up. So I will show you the tedium. Although actually, now that I've got one dug, it should be much easier. I was just having a devil of a time making this happen. And it is much easier to get it right on the first try with this kind of thing, you know? Yes, good, good. Smooth the bedrooms, smooth them. Now, I know I have 3 designated miners. It's fine. 4 even. It's fine. Okay. So then. Now here's something that caused me trouble before. The weird thing was, I was drawing out the lines like this and they weren't matching up. And I don't know how that happened, but it was driving me crazy. In fact, let's go ahead and get these going. Yes. Okay. That'll match up to that nicely. Having this handy instead of having to tab back and forth between this and this will make it much easier, I suspect. Oop. Oh, well that's fine. That's just not the level I want dug out. It's fine. We'll just go ahead and designate this. It only matters so much how long this takes. I mean, it matters a little bit. Every level's going to have this, though. As far as I've decided at this time. Okay, yes, these have all been designated. Now we're just waiting for them to smooth those. I mean, obviously, this is what our extra miners are doing instead of digging. A little concerned about our lack of food. Okay. Do not cook the booze. Our dwarves are going to have to eat plant-based meals for the time being. Make 30 more barrels, please. We still got plenty of wood. Over time, we will replace all of our wood furniture with God-fearing stone, Because our objective for the time being is not to annoy the elves. There are elves nearby, but I think most of them are goblin slaves. And really, they should be dwarf slaves. That feels obvious to me. It rains a lot here. See, look at this. We got cave stuff growing outside where we dug away the ground. What do we got up here? Got some ravens hanging out. Okay. Still just the 2 miners. That's okay, though. Hold on, are they just, like, jumping back? They're jumping back and forth between levels. Guys, how's about you? Oh, no, wait, we do have 3 miners working now. Hey, I like it. Anyway, how's about you finish digging out 1 level before you jump to the next, huh? I know, it's my fault for giving you choices. See, look at that. Up, down, up, down. I'm tired of digging here. Let's dig over there. You know, I've been a manual laborer before. I get it. I'm tired of stacking these boxes. Let's stack those other boxes for a while. In my early 20s, that's how I made money, doing work that really should have been done by licensed and bonded union laborers for, of course, a fraction of what those union laborers would have charged. I'm no longer okay with that. But, you know, I was young and desperate for money. That's how they get you. Oh, wait a sec. I've done this incorrectly. These need to be toward the middle. There we go. For symmetry! Yes, good. Sorry, that would have been bad. Smooth out the next section. Do. Exciting stuff! And yet, weirdly, as Dwarf Fortress enthusiasts, this is the sort of thing we want to watch. I don't get it, it doesn't necessarily make sense, but this is weirdly satisfying to just sort of observe. The animals keep trying to move out of the pasture area. Is it because there's no water here? Are you thirsty? Drink the rain. Drink the rain like a filthy elf. I'm keeping this template here until I'm absolutely sure I don't need it anymore, in case I screw something up. Yes, good. Dig! Strike the earth. But not for the mountain home. We don't work for them no more. We're here for our own selves. Stop changing levels! What are you doing? What are you? You're a farmer. What do you mean you don't have a job? Oh. No! No. Okay, real quick, before we release this guy. Show mood. Okay, he wants a crafting shop, boulders and gems. We have all of those. Nice. Become a legendary engraver, but not really. Okay. Yes, good. We do actually have some cut gems available. Sorry, what was that other thing? Why are there ropes in the jeweler's shop? What are you doing in there? It's not jeweling. Boy, look at him go. It's cool when things are working. This is a really weird workflow you guys have chosen. But there we are. Okay. Oh, nice. We can grow blackberries, we can grow blueberries, we can grow grapes, we can grow potatoes. Aw, yeah. And because those things grow locally, we should be able to consistently harvest seeds. Well, plants anyway. Yeah, there's not a lot we can do with this right now. We don't have a ton of seeds, but we will. Soon we will have more seeds than we can use. Is that guy not done yet? He's still gathering. Oh, right, because rocks are heavy. That would be the main problem. And now the gems. Good, good. What do you have? What do you have? Is that a fire agate? It's an emerald cut pink tourmaline. Thought we had fire agate. Alright, he's begun the construction. Okay, folks, I think we're going to cut it there. I'm going to let them work for a while, and I'll rejoin you, I guess, when this guy's done with whatever he's working on. So see you in a bit.